everybody, I am going to show you one of my favorite taco dips today. It is a 7-layer dip, and I got the recipe originally from Dr. Oz, but I've changed it up just a little bit to kind of fit what I like and what my family likes. So what you're going to do is start with 1.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt and add a packet of taco seasoning, or you can make up your own Southwest seasoning. Now I use the 40% less sodium taco seasoning, and that works great. So you're going to layer that in the bottom of the dish, and I'm going to keep talking about next steps while I layer this. So you're going to layer in the bottom of a dish, and you can either use a 9x13 if you want it to be a little thinner, or you can use a 9x9 square dish. I've done that before too, and then it's just a little bit, it stacks a little thicker in the dish. It's kind of your preference. So once you get that in the dish and you layer it out, you're going to want to add roughly, you're going to want to ahead of time chop up 4 cups of lettuce. Now, the Dr. Oz recipe says iceberg, but I don't understand what the point of eating iceberg is. It has nothing in it. So I use romaine, and what I do is I get the romaine hearts, and I use scissors, and I hold the romaine heart and I cut into it twice and then cut across the top, and it makes it really easy to shred the lettuce. So I sprinkle about 2 cups of it on, so about half of the lettuce. Then next I add the black beans. This is just a can of black beans, strained and rinsed. Next I add salsa. Now, I use the Jack Special. The original recipe just calls for tomatoes, but I like the salsa because I kind of just like that extra flavor. Now, I will warn you, when you add the salsa, it can get a little liquidy in the bottom of the dish. So if I'm bringing it to someone's house, it just kind of depends. If I want it to be kind of a neater dish, then chop up 3 to 4 tomatoes, sprinkle them on. I like to use the salsa. I do drain a little bit of the liquid right when I open it. And I use the mild so that it's easier for kind of everybody to eat. Spread that through the whole thing. Then you need 3 avocados, and you need them to be ripe because you want to, you want to be able to mash them up. So make sure that if you're going to make this dip, plan accordingly with the avocados. If you need to get them a couple days ahead of time, or let them sit out, or whatever you need to do. Mine were not as soft as I like them to be, but I wanted to record this today, so mine are a little hard. Then I add the rest of the lettuce to the top, and that's going to pretty much just cover the entire top. Okay. Now I'm going to add that mashed up avocado. So you're going to mash, like I said, 3 avocados, and to this mixture you're going to want to add roughly 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's going to keep the avocado from turning as brown as it would. It's also going to kind of help with the texture to make it a little bit kind of creamier. So you're going to add that to the top and just kind of spread it out. And as you can see, it's not perfect because it's a dip and it's a layer dip. But so far, nothing bad for you in here. Okay. Now what I do, you're going to use 2 cans of black olives. I get the sliced ones so I don't have to slice them up. And you're going to sprinkle some sliced. I usually do about a can. Okay. Then you're going to take 8 ounces of cheddar cheese and spread this all around the top. So basically you're just lining the entire thing with the cheese. And then what you're going to do is take your second can of olives and you don't even really need the whole 8 ounces. Okay, take the second can of olives, sprinkle it on the top. Now this is a cold dip, so we're never going to heat this so the cheese doesn't melt, but trust me, it tastes so good. Now, what I like to do is serve it with cut up vegetables, specifically cucumbers, because you can slice them thin and they can kind of add, or be used like a chip. So I serve it with the cut up cucumbers, and then I also like to do these black beans way better chips. They, considering all of the stuff that's in chips out there, those are one of the healthiest alternatives. Obviously, chips aren't a super healthy thing no matter how you look at it. But you can either eat the dip with cucumbers, eat the dip with the chips, do every other one. Get a whole grain chip is another great option. And the other option would be to make your own tortilla chips, where you're going to take a corn tortilla and heat it in the oven for a little bit and then slice it into corners so it's crispy. But this dip is so tasty, and with the Greek yogurt, it's a great protein. A healthy fat, a little bit of cheese, some lettuce. So all around just great. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great day.